What SDF does is we created a proven system that you can follow. A system where you have support, you have a community.
Now we're 2 years later, it's like, look, we've built this thing. It's been 2 years and now, like, you know, what do you want to package? What's next?
At my core belief, I grew up very, very poor, right? So I grew up with a very, very poor mindset, and my core beliefs tells me that I can't just do this for me. One of the biggest things that growing up that I always wonder is like, why don't the rich share their secrets? In my community, that wasn't available. Like you didn't have a millionaire come to 33405 zip code and start saying, hey, like, this is what you got to do. This is how you build wealth. When I think about SDF and the opportunities that crypto has given me, right, to multiply my net worth several times over, become financially independent, right? So when I think about the things that the space has done for me, I think about that little JC, right, that's growing up right now in that environment that will not have a chance in hell unless somebody gives them a platform where they can come and they can see that these secrets are being spilled.
In order to build a life of financial freedom, you need multiple streams of income, yes or yes, right? You can't just rely on a 9-to-5 job. It's impossible. The system is not designed for you to do that. Inflation is at 8%. If you didn't get an 8% raise in the last 12 months, you didn't make any money last year. You're losing money.
So my name is Brian Ramirez. I am a graduate of STF Academy. I'm also a trainer for DeFi in STF Academy. So I started buying Bitcoin, and at that time, it was something new for me. STF Academy has changed my life because I didn't know how to research projects effectively. At the beginning, I would have joined any project I found online, fallen for bad actors in the industry, which all industries have them. But thanks to STF Academy, I was able to source them out and figure out what were the right projects to jump into, where the funding is coming from, what the future of the project is, and all these different aspects that I learned during STF. And there's people in there that are from every profession, from a teacher all the way to a financial advisor and everything in between, that will help you with good information. You don't have to worry. It's going to be solid information that they'll be able to give you.
Organically grown, this was a passion project of mine. And my challenge was, if I really have a product that's good, it should grow on its own. Agreed? I should not need to inject millions of dollars to prove to you that it's good. It should just work. It should just work and deliver results. So I didn't want to inject any cash into this. Our business has cash flow since day one. We have over 130 plus graduates and now our community is approaching 500 members. And what started with just JC during Zooms on a Monday night has expanded to 7 instructors doing Zooms literally every day. This is Jason. He actually 6x'd his account in less than 60 days. He said, I had my wallet hacked right when he got started with STF. He had his wallet hacked and lost about 30 grand because he clicked on something he shouldn't have. These are not the type of lessons. You don't want to wake up one day missing $30,000 because you clicked the wrong button, right? So these are the type of things that we want to help you get over.
My name's Jason Hostetler. I'm a financial advisor. I have 18 years of experience in the industry. You know, crypto has been something that I've often thought of, and I would get questions from clients. And I've learned over the years to kind of keep an open mind. I took the class at STF 3 times. I didn't realize how little I knew about crypto till I started listening to JC. Today, the real value in STF is the community. Such a wide, broad community of different people that have different backgrounds of life, different jobs. It's really a The community itself is a wealth of knowledge. You know, I didn't understand it, and it's tough to suggest someone or to talk about it when you really don't know what you're talking about. And so it was frustrating for me to understand what was going on, and then once you start diving into it, don't do it alone. You need help. You need to understand the rules of how the game is played. You need to understand the pitfalls that come with crypto. And that's why the Academy and the community became so powerful in my life.
Whether it's the master plan is just to continue to do what we're doing, which is to build community. Like again, we've accomplished a lot, but at the same time, it's just the beginning. Like we're just getting started, and you know the intention is never to be the biggest and baddest in the crypto space. The intention is not to be this grandiose business. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not that becomes who we are, the idea here is to educate people.
Yeah.
The idea here is to help people protect themselves and protect their families at the end of the day. So for me, it's always the end goal. Like, what is the result of SDF Academy? What is the result of somebody going through the SDF Academy master classes? It's community. It's people doing things that they weren't able to do before in the time that they weren't able to do it, right? It's transformation at the core, however you want to slice it, and it just happens. Just hearing the students and the graduates themselves, who are now some NFT holders as well, them sharing their stories of what they were going through, inspired me. Like after a good 10 of those phone calls, I was like, okay, I'm good. I know what's happening here. I know what's next. And what's next is just helping other people do the same thing. It's helping other people start their stories. It's not about where you start, it's about how you finish, right? So a lot of people are just at the beginning of this road in their life, where they're learning crypto, they're learning NFTs, the Web3, you know, the metaverse, anything that has to do with this new what the blockchain has made available to everybody.
My name is Lohana Capanema. I'm originally from Brazil. I have been living in North America for the last 7 years. And I'm also a network marketer for about 2 years now. But I was very lost in the sense of the crypto space. I just started investing in May 2021, just last year. And I actually got when everything was very high. And everybody was like, buy Bitcoin, invest in this, and Dogecoin. And then I didn't know anything. I was just like, well, I got some money, so I would just invest here and there and see what happens. But I didn't actually have any previous knowledge about the space. The trading course and also the DeFi and the passive income. I really love how we can lend and borrow money, and I love the concept of self-banking. I found like the way to create wealth, and I actually bought my mom a computer in that way to test it out, and she got super excited. I sent it to Brazil, so that's definitely what I love the most about the DeFi. Later on, it came the bear market, and I saw how my money came down to half. And I was a little bit desperate, and I didn't know exactly what to do. Should I sell everything before it's all gone, or should I hold on to it? And then later on, I realized that there are cycles, and I felt much better about it. Feeling powerful, feeling capable of achieving. I feel very inspired and motivated for the next, the next bull run. There I can actually have the best results ever because of what I have learned in the SDF and the community. And what I see was also an opportunity to help in terms of the Brazilian community, the Portuguese speakers, and also the Spanish speakers, because with this kind of knowledge, I know many people in many different countries don't know it, and they would take a lot of value from it, especially in economies that the government is not very favorable. The crypto space, the blockchain would allow that kind of autonomy and independence to build wealth. And I really believe crypto space and with the STF knowledge, we can actually achieve that.
You know, we think about start to finish, the name of the academy, and talking about taking people through this transformational, starting your crypto journey. And you said it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I'm just, in my mind, I'm hearing these things and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're, even in the title of the company, as a company, we're in the start phase.
Yeah.
We're nowhere near the finish phase. And to me, it's so exciting because we've heard the stories, right? We've heard the stories. We met the people whose lives are being changed and transformed. And I know there's somebody that's going to be watching this one day going, could that be my story?
This is JT. He's the mobile wizard. This guy right here, JT, where are you at? Is he back here? JT, this guy's a mobile wizard. He grew his trading account by 26,000% in his first year. Those numbers usually don't register for folks. Even if you started with $5, 26,000%, it's a lot of growth.
Hello, my name is James Trice, but everybody calls me JT. I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a volunteer. I've traded for about over 15 years, been in crypto since 2016. I currently work for the Department of Defense. So the most value from SDF Academy was from how to maneuver within the sea of cryptocurrencies and different exchanges. My problem before SDF Academy was not really understanding how to take my fiat currency and actually convert it over to multiple different cryptocurrencies outside of just BTC, Litecoin, or Ethereum. Also, I did not know how to trade on a platform. And there were several different times that I lost money transferring cryptocurrencies from one wallet to another wallet. Since SDF Academy graduated, first been a part of the first cohort of SDF Academy, within 2 months converted $100 into $27,000. I'm also able to talk to friends about cryptocurrency. I'm able to show counterparts of how to move their money from one wallet to another wallet, and then I'm able to just help out more individuals. So the most value with SDF Academy is, one, the community. It's been around like-minded individuals where you can kind of share different experiences within trading crypto or just trying to understand different types of projects. And if you're always in your comfort zone, then you're never going to elevate to be the person that you want to be. SDF Academy helps everyone try to identify the best them associated with cryptocurrency. And now SDF Academy is a family.
When I think about passive income and the concept of passive income, that's really just not taught in schools. It's not really, people relate passive income to just real estate, and that's the only way to make passive income. And it's just like, oh, I gotta be a landlord and own rental properties and all these things. That's one way of doing it, but there are literally dozens of ways to create passive income, right? Getting people to understand that in crypto, it is really simple to do it. Right, it's really simple to do it because the ecosystem is built around rewarding market participants to bring liquidity. So as you become your own bank, as you become your own self-fulfilling bank, right, you can now start to earn passive income. So focusing on detaching emotionally from money, right, becoming your own bank. As you become your own bank, understand that you can make passive income while you are becoming your own bank. You can have cash flow anywhere you are in the world through trading. Because as a trader, I can get on a plane right now and go to Thailand, and I can still make the same amount of money as if I had stayed in my house.
So my name's Andrew Farrell. I was a part of STF Academy about a year and a half ago. I'm a veteran military police officer in the Army. I was stationed in South Korea at the time, looking for extra ways to make passive income. I haven't had very much luck beforehand, so I figured I need that extra kick so that way I could be successful outside the Army, because I don't know too many people who wanted to do the 20-year deal and wait for that to get their retirement, and it not for me. So I needed to figure out how to make this extra money. I did know that you need to have multiple sources of passive income, so I was always on the lookout. I actually started a pig farm in the Philippines because I figured, why not? I got the most value out of the passive income course. I just saw the vision in it that you can be your own bank. You can make all this passive income setting up a portfolio in low risk, medium risk, and high risk. And I loved it. And last year I was able to make a portfolio that was anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000 a month. My first dabble into crypto was this company called Mirror Trading International, and turned out to be a pyramid scheme. And the guy ran off with all the money, and so it was just scam city. I mean, I did YouTube videos and tried to take courses on there, but nothing beats a community where you can ask everybody, like, hey, what do you know about this project? And so it's definitely reassuring.
I had this type of days. Anyone here ever made $58,000 in 24 hours? I mean, the high that you get is undescribable. It's like going to Vegas and like winning a car, or going to Vegas and winning 50 grand in cash. It's such an undescribable high. I can't even explain it to you. The only way that I can actually explain it so you may understand is what it feels like to lose the exact same amount, right? Because winning is great, but winning doesn't build character, does it? It absolutely does not. So this is one of my biggest losses that I took in a 24-hour period. And I told my Discord, that was March 22, 2021. I'm like, guys, getting off the bus here. I mean, I just couldn't take it anymore. I mean, when you lose an entire year worth of salary in 24 hours, it starts to put things into perspective. And what happened was that high quickly became a spiraling low. And that spiraling low took me for the next 7 days to lose $207,000 in 7 days. I don't wish that upon my worst enemies. When you lose that much money in 1 week and you are not mentally prepared to do it, I'm telling you, if you're not ready, if you're not mature, if you don't have a community, if you don't have guidance, mentors, somebody that can say, hey, don't jump off a bridge tomorrow morning, right? Don't walk in front of a moving car tomorrow morning. Those are the type of thoughts that go through your mind.
My name is Hugh Stewart, and I am a CEO of a specialty accounting firm. We help lots of folks around the world with a process that I had invented. I started my career as a nuclear engineer, have become passionate about financial literacy and education, and through all sorts of different adventures have landed on becoming an instructor here at Start to Finish Academy. Because of STF Academy, I have one more purpose in my life. I do not have time to do this, and yet I find it. Because whereas my regular job gives me wealth and it creates the ability for me to take care of my family and create my dreams, cryptocurrency, I truly believe, has the ability for me to be relevant and to be able to contribute and create wealth beyond anything I could do out here in the regular world. STF has given me the opportunity to dream in ways that I never thought I could again. It has brought vibrance and intensity to my activities, and it has me committing to things that are decades in the making. I will make millions of dollars in the world outside, but in SDF Academy's direction in cryptocurrency, I truly believe that I can do hundreds of millions of dollars over my lifetime and be relevant for many lifetimes to come.
And I'm just so blessed, so blessed to be in this position that I get to help so many others, and we get to do something cool and create so many cool things together.
Yeah.
Just come check it out. Come check it out. Come create your story. 99% of life is just showing up. It's just showing up. Like, that's all you gotta do is just show up, just see what happens.
Let being present
That
demonstrates you the power of everything.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's so sad to me that people watch this stuff and they're like, should I do it? Yes, just show up. Mm-hmm. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just show up. And thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate you coming here today and continuing to inspire me and inspire everyone that's watching. And thank you very much, brother.
You're welcome, man. Pleasure's all mine.
now that you've watched all this incredible content, right? You've heard the stories. You've met me. You've met Josmar. You've heard our stories and our vision. How do you get started, right? Well, the very first thing you can do, just go to SDF.Academy. The stories don't make themselves up, right? The people make the story. So if so many people have done it, if so many people have created these stories, why not you? Why can't you be, right, our next story? Why can't we be doing another video about you, right? You're sitting here watching, you saw all the stories. Why can't it be you on the next film that we do? So take action. 99% of life is just showing up.
Thank you, STF Academy.
Thank you very much, SDF.
Thank you, SDF Academy.
Thank you, SDF Academy.
Thank you, SDF Academy.